Yes, of course. Yes, Father. We members of the Nigerian Governors Forum, at our meeting held today, deliberated on issues affecting the country. The forum received a presentation from the Chief of Defense Staff on an innovative security initiative aimed at strengthening national and sub-national capacity for early threat detections and coordinated response. The project envisions the phased deployment of advanced technology and infrastructure to improve surveillance, crisis management, and public safety. Governors expressed support for the initiative's objective and underscored the importance of technology-driven solutions in addressing evolving security challenges at the state level. The governors also commended the Chief of Defense Staff and indeed the Nigerian military for these valuable propositions and initiative. The forum also received a presentation from the Honorable Minister of Housing and Urban Development on unlocking the economic potentials of land through a federal-state partnership for land reform. The minister outlined ongoing housing initiatives under the Renewed Hope program and proposed a comprehensive land registration reform to formalize land ownership, enhance tenure security, and boost internally generated revenue across the states. Governors welcomed the initiative, noting its potentials to catalyze investment, improve urban planning, and enhance land-based revenue generation. The forum received a presentation on a proposed strategic partnership with Powercom Smart Grid Nigeria Limited, aimed at revitalizing electricity distribution in the country through private sector investment. Under the proposed agreement, the Powercom Smart Grid Nigeria Limited will assume operational control of select distribution companies, DISCOs, introduce advanced smart grid technologies, and establish a meter production facility to enhance service delivery and energy access across the state. The forum noted that the partnership seeks to improve electricity distribution efficiency, support job creation through local manufacturing, and relieve states of legacy sector liabilities. Governors received the proposal and would examine the opportunities and benefits therein later. This represents the deliberation and the meeting of Nigerian Governors Forum of today. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Questions. Aside the issue of the collaboration between the state governments and the security apparatus,
has set up a committee, a subcommittee of Nigerian Governors Forum to work with the heads of security agencies for a collaborative approach for immediate solution to the insecurity in the country. And that is why our admiration for technology-driven solution presented by the Chief of Defense Staff cannot be overemphasized.
Well, our engagement with the Nigerian Governors Forum is to brief them about the progress of the Renewed Hope Cities and Estates program and the request for land in all the state governments that have not given us the required land that we need. Secondly is the impending program that the ministry is about to embark upon, which is the National Land Registration and Titling Program, which we need the collaboration with the state governors and their buy-in to ensure that because and the establishment of the National Land Commission, which is a commission we intend to establish that will operationalize the Land Use Act, which is in the Constitution. And we have to come and brief them so that we discussed and ensure that we remove all the gray areas that the governors are feeling that we are taking over their own responsibilities in the Land Use Act.
So meeting them now, what is your take home from this meeting, sir?
No, the take-off is further collaboration, further discussions, which we intend to do. Our aim is to have a committee that will come and discuss with them, especially with their own committee and our own. Because as you know that the inception of this administration, we established the land reform tax team in our ministry, to which the Nigerian governors could not send a representation. So that's why we came and we discussed those gray areas. Thank you. Thank you.
By the grace of God, is one of the areas we are going to look at the next meeting, looking at the possibility of the creation of state police in Nigeria, which for me will go a long way in addressing insecurity, particularly at the subnational level. But of course, as governors, we must take responsibility. Take for instance what's happening in Kaduna. When I came in, I inherited a system where we had series of communal and religious classes before I became governor. But I can tell you in the last 18 months, or precisely almost 20 months since I took over, we have not had one single religious or communal crisis in Kaduna. So for me, I believe as a leader, you have to lead by example, by making sure that you carry everyone along. You make sure that you handle the problem of particularly insecurity and ethnic merchants. They're everywhere. There are people that can only benefit if there's a political or religious crisis or ethnic crisis. Where we come from, we have states that we have to address this issue of diversity. And in Kaduna, we try as much as possible to make it to be even something we build on and strengthen our own state. Of course, I agree with the National Security Advisor, but I also believe security agencies in Nigeria should also step up and do what is right. You can see that even the Chief of Defense Staff addressed us today at this very important meeting where we look at the areas of synergy between the security agencies and the state governors. But of course, in my last interview, I made it clear that we are not having enough boots on ground. So no matter how we try to address the issue, we have to look at other aspects, particularly looking at non-kinetic approach. Because when you look at the security agencies in Nigeria, look at the military. Like I said, we have less than 300,000 military personnel in Nigeria. You look at the entire police personnel in Nigeria, there are less than 400,000. We're a country of about 230 million. So there are a lot of ungoverned spaces in Nigeria. You can, whether in the north, in the south, or everywhere. So we have to look at other areas of addressing the issue of insecurity. That is the reason why I believe we have to work all of us together. We don't need to blame each other.